The executive director of Mission of Hope had stayed with us in Cincinnati for a week. And Mary Kamau is a Kenyan native. She was over here raising support, and she and Nancy became thick as thieves by the end of the week. And over the next year, Nancy's saying, I want to go, I want to work at Mission of Hope, and I want to help them. And my wife's a social worker, and she likes working with kids. I'm a fireman, kids scare me.
Kids scare everyone.
Yeah, but when it came time to go on the trip, I didn't want to go. When I do vacations, we go to Prague and Vienna and Paris and comfortable European spots. Africa just didn't seem like the place, but Nancy really wanted me to go, and she said before I said no, she wanted me to talk to two friends and get their opinion. And one friend said, it's okay to go on this trip for no reason other than your wife wants you to go. Because I felt like I needed to have a passion to go, and I didn't. And he turned my way of thinking around to like, it's okay to go just because it'll make your wife happy. And then the other friend said, don't be a jackass. Your wife puts up with a lot from you. You can go with her. Suck it up. And so I sucked it up, but through all the prep meetings for the trip, I would sit in the meetings like this. And they would ask, why are you going? Why do you want to go to Kenya? And I'd say, I'm going because Nancy's making me go. And the first night we got to Kenya, something got screwed up, miscommunicated, I don't know, but we got to the hotel after flying for 24 hours, and there wasn't dinner. And so I went to bed hungry. And I was like, great, my first night in Africa, and I'm going to bed hungry. I was ready to get a taxi and just fly back to the States. But in that week, that we were there, things just transformed from, I don't want to be here, they don't need my help, I don't want to work with children, to, my gosh, they really do need help. And there is a way that I can help through my skill set as a firefighter, as a teacher, as someone who works with the nonprofit sector, that I can make a big difference on the lives of the firefighters and on the lives of the people in the city who are protected, and in fact on the lives of the students going to those schools. The schools serve the poorest of the poor children. Those children are most at risk for fire. They live in 10 by 10 tin huts, and they heat with charcoal. Fires, and they cook with that, and hot oil. Fires are real danger. When fires start in those communities, they burn down dozens and hundreds of homes. And so by the end of that week, we were sitting in our team meeting just before we left, kind of decompressing, and I said, I know that I've been at my job in Glendale going on 5 years, and I'm looking, kind of for that next step, that next job, and I'm not sure that this might not be part of it. And everybody in the room kind of gasped, like, did you just say that? Because you were ready to fly home last Sunday because we didn't feed you. And then, a couple months later, it really had transitioned into, all right, I'm going to put my money where my mouth and my heart is, and I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to start an organization and trust that we'll be provided and supported for. And we have, for the last year, all our needs have been met through the organization and personally, and the organization is growing, and I can't wait to see where we go in the next 2 years and 5 years and beyond.